Got Me Like Lalala is like a really different song. It started off in my comfort zone, R&B and soul. That's more my comfort zone now, and it started in that direction. But lately, I've been really getting into. Well, I've always gotten into G-funk type beats, and I just never figured out a way to interpret that into my beats. But with this song, I was able to get a little G-funk feel going on, and so I was real happy about that. I made it for my wife maybe a week before Valentine's Day, and I dropped it on Valentine's Day. She wasn't really expecting it, and it wasn't released through online stores. I had just dropped it through YouTube, of course. It was up there, uploaded on YouTube for about a day or two, and some of the feedback that I was getting from it was really astonishing. It was really amazing. People were loving it. They loved the sound. They loved the song, and my kids. I have three kids. JJ, Mari, and Asia. I actually quoted them on my song "I'm Cold." They've listened to my music ever since they were little, and my oldest right now is only 8, and so they're all in a younger age. So far, their biggest song that they loved was "How I Get Down," and that was the biggest impression that I had got from them on any of my music until this song. Well, Got Me Like La La La, they listen to that song like every day in the car. Like, I've never seen them get so excited about a song that their dad has made, and it makes me feel really good. And as long tie that in with the feedback that I got from the song, so I decided that I'm going to go ahead and release it through online stores because all that, in fact, and um, what inspired me to make this song is, of course, I have a loving relationship with my wife, LaCrea Kendricks. Um, we've been together for 10 years, and we was friends. Started off in high school. Strong relationship. We work with each other, communication, loyalty, faithfulness, all that good things that a relationship needs to stay afloat. So basically, I put all the love that I have for her in this song, and I really hope that everybody out there, as far as relationships and couples, or can relate to this. I'm pretty sure more of the women will relate to this song more than the men. But as for me personally, I'm a man, and I love the vibe of this song. I listen to the song every day, and so that's what inspired the song. My wife inspired me to make this song. She has my back with everything that I do. In moments where I'm not feeling myself or I'm feeling down, she helps. She's there to pick me back up. She has me when I don't have myself. So that's self-explanatory. And to a man, that's a lot. To have that extra support system and that backbone. And this part is what threw a lot of people off, and even me. It took me a couple days to warm up to the ending of it. The ending threw me off the way I did it when I had an idea just to reverse the beat and make a kind of a verse out of the reversing the beat. It's a little different, but I wanted to give it a shot. I like to try a lot of things different to get different results. So that's the reason why I did that too. So now, without me putting anything to it, that's what this sounds like. When I reversed the beat, that's what it sounded like, and it had me. It had me immediately. I liked it immediately. It just took me a while to be comfortable with me liking it. It takes a lot of guts to do things differently, to not do things like the rest of the world, because you're always constantly wondering, are people going to like it? You're always constantly wondering, are people, they're not going to like it because it's not this and it's not like that and it's not like this. It's not nowadays stuff. And so that fear will hold you back if you let it. One more thing I want to talk to you guys about, uh, as far as my tag for my beats, Reedukay Beats Boy. That's another thing. I did that differently on this song. Normally I switched up. It's my previous music. It's been my daughter Lanasia, or my other daughter Mari, or even my son JJ, individually, as far as my tag goes. But on this one, I really did differently because I wanted to incorporate all three of them. So I have three kids and three words that I say on my tag: Reedukay Beats Boy. So I went from oldest to youngest as far as my kids goes on the Reedukay Beats Boy. My oldest said Reedukay. My middle child said Beats, and my youngest child said Boy. And so when you put that all together,
Reedukay Beats Boy.
and it's crazy because it sounds like it's all one kid, but that's all three of my kids right there on my tag. So I thought that was pretty cool. I always incorporate my life in my music somehow, some way. It just takes people to read between the rhymes. So that's got me like la la la. And that's it for me today. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I should be on here again sometime soon. All right, y'all.